Everyone defaults to the same three SUVs: RAV4, CR-V, and Highlander. Solid vehicles, no doubt, but dealerships know you're coming and they price accordingly. Meanwhile, there are SUVs sitting on used lots right now that will hit 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat, and the market has completely missed them. These are body-on-frame trucks with bulletproof V6 and V8 engines, and for some reason, buyers walk right past them. Today I'm counting down 6 overlooked SUVs that aren't just reliable, they're unkillable. And before you ask, every SUV on this list has accessible parts, easy service, and available all-wheel drive. You're not sacrificing convenience for reliability here. Let's get into it. Number 6, the Nissan Xterra. If you want real off-road capability without the Toyota tax, the 2011 to 2015 Xterra deserves your attention. Under the hood sits Nissan's 4.0-liter V6. This is an iron block engine with a timing chain, not a belt. That means no $1,200 service every 90,000 miles. The Xterra shares its platform with the Frontier pickup, so you're getting true body-on-frame construction. If you manage to find a Pro 4X trim, even better. RepairPal gives it a 4.0 out of 5.0 reliability rating with average annual repair costs around $500. Forum owners routinely report 200,000 miles with basic maintenance. One mechanic posted about a customer's Xterra with 402,000 miles still running strong. Now, here's why the market sleeps on it. Nissan discontinued the Xterra in 2015. Earlier models from 2005 to 2009 had a radiator issue called SMOD that contaminated transmissions. Buyers heard the horror stories and wrote off the entire nameplate. That's a mistake. The 2011 and later models fixed the problem completely. You're looking at an iron block V6, truck-based bones, simple electronics with fewer failure points, and parts shared across Nissan's truck lineup. This SUV screams dependable and underrated, but if you want that same reliability wrapped in something a little more refined, the next one's going to surprise you. Number 5, the Acura MDX. If you're looking for reliability with a mix of luxury, this is your car. The second generation MDX from 2007 to 2013 gives you premium features without the premium repair bills. The best years are 2007, 2008, 2012, and 2013. Skip the 2010 if you can. Some of those had oil consumption issues. The heart of this SUV is Honda's J37A1 3.7-liter V6. This is the same engine family that powers Honda Pilots, and if you know anything about Honda Pilots, it's their ability to hit 300,000 miles on a regular. The SHAWD system of this car is overbuilt and handles abuse without complaint. Your only major scheduled service is the timing belt at 105,000 miles. Budget $800 to $1,200 for that, and you're set for another $100,000. RepairPal ranks the MDX 4.0 out of 5.0, placing it second out of 14 luxury midsize SUVs. Annual repair costs average $570. The luxury class average is $807. Fairly affordable if you ask me. So why does the market ignore it? Lexus and the Germans get all the attention. People dismiss the MDX as a fancy Honda Pilot. That's exactly why it lasts. The first generation MDX had some transmission problems, and that reputation stuck longer than it should have. Would you believe it if I told you one airport shuttle MDX hit 946,252 miles before retirement? That's not a typo. Nearly 1 million miles on a factory drivetrain. If you decide to go for this machine, you're getting a legendary Honda V6 and a proven all-wheel drive system. Pretty impressive and overlooked. Now we're getting into the SUVs that mechanics actually recommend to their own family. Number 4, the third generation Toyota 4Runner. This is the golden era 4Runner that most people forget exists. While everyone fights over the newer models, the 1999 to 2002 third generation sits quietly undervalued. These are serious contenders if you know what to look for. Toyota's 5V Z-FE 3.4-liter V6 powers this generation, and it's one of the most proven engines the company ever built. This was the first 4Runner designed as a true SUV from the ground up, not a modified pickup. You get body-on-frame construction, real 4WD with low range, and electronics simple enough that there's almost nothing to fail. The timing belt needs replacement at 90,000 miles. When you're shopping, verify that the service was done. Owners on the forums call this the golden era for a reason. Reports of 300,000 miles are routine. One owner posted about a 4Runner with 382,000 miles bought from the original owner. Everything still worked. 10-year maintenance costs average $5,900, which is below the class average. The 2002 model year is the final and most refined version. Now here's why the market overlooks them. These trucks are 23 to 29 years old. Rust is a real concern in northern climates, so inspect carefully. Many have been modified or beaten up on trails, and the newer 4Runners grab all the attention. But Toyota built these for global markets with harsh conditions. No complex computer headaches, and parts are readily available. This old beast will forever be timeless. You just can't kill it. Now the next 3 SUVs on this list are on another level. They aren't just reliable, they're legendary. Number 3, the GMC Yukon. This is the Escalade nobody talks about. The 2010 to 2014 third-generation Yukon gives you the same bones as Cadillac's flagship at a fraction of the price. Skip the 2007 to 2009 models. Those had some teething issues. And avoid 2015 since that's a first-year redesign. GM's 5.3-liter Vortec V8 sits under the hood, and this engine is built on the legendary LS architecture. The same platform runs under the Tahoe, Suburban, and Silverado. Everything is overbuilt because GM designed it to tow heavy loads day after day. The 6-speed automatic is proven too. One thing to watch out for though is the active fuel management. It can increase oil consumption without giving you a heads up, so check your levels regularly. If you find a Denali with a 6.2-liter V8, that engine is equally bulletproof. iSeeCars data shows 26.5% of these beasts reach 200,000 miles, which is well above average for the class. Many owners routinely report 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. One Edmunds poster mentioned a coworker who sold his 2001 Denali XL with 307,000 miles. The only complaint was the sunroof stopped working. So why does the market sleep on the Yukon? The Tahoe and Suburban get all the attention. People dismiss it as a rebadged Chevy. That's true, but the Yukon is the premium version, and there's still this bias that American trucks don't last. The data says otherwise. You're looking at an LS-based V8 with a legendary reputation, body-on-frame truck construction, and parts available at every auto store in the country. Genuinely impressive and one of the best-kept secrets in the full-size SUV market. Now we're down to the top 2. These are the SUVs that make 300,000 miles look easy. Number 2, the Toyota Sequoia. While buyers pay $10,000 to $25,000 premiums for Land Cruisers, the second-generation Sequoia sits on lots with the same bulletproof DNA at a fraction of the cost. Target the 2009 to 2013 models. The 2009 model has 0 complaints on carcomplaints.com. 0. Toyota's 5.7-liter iForce V8 powers this beast, and it's the same engine you'll find in Tundras hauling commercial loads across the country. This is the engine Toyota trusts for work that never stops. You get a timing chain instead of a belt, so there's no expensive scheduled replacement. The Sequoia rides on the Tundra platform, which means true truck bones underneath. It's got full-time 4-wheel drive with proper low range and a towing capacity of 7,400 pounds. Just think about that for a second. Every major component of this machine shares parts with the Tundra, so you'll never struggle to find what you need. iSeeCars ranks the Sequoia number 1 for longevity. 39.1% reach 250,000 miles. That's the highest of any SUV they tested. RepairPal puts average annual repairs at $600. One owner documented 321,000 miles on YouTube with the original drivetrain still going strong. So why does the market overlook this truck? The Land Cruiser grabs all the glory. People call the styling chunky. Fuel economy sits around 13 to 15 miles per gallon, and buyers dismiss it as just a big Tundra. That's exactly why it refuses to die. You're looking at one of the most proven V8 engines ever made. This is Toyota quality control at its finest. It's as exceptional as any SUV could be. Borderline legendary. And sitting at number 1, the SUV I'd buy for my own family without a second thought. Number 1, the Lexus GX 460. If you are looking for an SUV that has the Land Cruiser soul, the Lexus badge, and a used 4Runner price, look no further than the Lexus GX460. This is the best of the bunch, and it's not even close. The 2010 to 2023 GX460 gives you everything Toyota's legendary off-roaders are known for, wrapped in Lexus luxury. Every model year is excellent, but skip the 2024 GX550 for now. That one runs a new turbo V6 that hasn't proven itself yet. Under the hood sits Toyota's 1UR-FE 4.6-liter V8. This is the same engine family that powers the Land Cruiser. It's been documented that this monster engine has passed 1 million miles in taxi fleets around the world. You get a timing chain with no scheduled replacement. The GX rides on the Land Cruiser Prado platform, which is Toyota's global workhorse for the harshest conditions on Earth. I'm talking about real off-road capability here, not marketing gimmicks. Here's something the critics got completely wrong. They spent 13 years calling the interior dated and unchanged. That's actually a feature. No touchscreen headaches, no software updates breaking your climate controls, no infotainment system to fail at 80,000 miles. All you'll find is a simple technology that works. RepairPal shows annual repair costs around $770, which is below the luxury average. Forum owners report 300,000 miles on a regular basis. Some have documented 400,000 miles without major drivetrain work. One Quora user posted that he owned 3 GX460s back-to-back, a 2010 with 225,000 miles, a 2015 with 180,000 miles, then a 2020 LX570. All flawless. So why does the market sleep on this truck? The media criticized it for staying the same. Lexus isn't seen as an off-road brand. Flashier competitors like Range Rover steal the spotlight, and fuel economy sits around 15 to 17 miles per gallon. None of that changes what this vehicle actually is, a Land Cruiser in a tuxedo. It is arguably the best-kept secret in the SUV market. And there you have it, 6 SUVs, all overlooked, all unkillable. You now know what most buyers never figure out. The market undervalues durability, and that's your advantage. While everyone else overpays for the same RAV4s, CR-Vs, and Highlanders, you're walking onto the lot with a smarter list. If you want more vehicles like these, check out our video on trucks that refuse to die. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. Now go find your unkillable SUV.